Okay, so if you've been living under a rock, you don't know that GSM purchased cold steel. A lot of people were really concerned about this because they didn't know whether a lot of the things cold steel was known for would continue after that point. I went ahead and I had to send in an 8010 for warranty. There was some really weird manufacturer's defect. And of course, I had to work through the GSM's return system, which I was a little iffy about. So I wanted to talk today about that experience and what I found out, because there are some surprising things that people should be made aware of in the future about making warranty returns and other things that are related to cold steel. So if you're interested in this, stick around. I have some important information for you guys. Okay, so I sent in this 8010, and I wasn't sure this wasn't the box that I had sent them, so I was kind of worried that I had gotten back the original one. Here's the really good news. I didn't get hassled. They sent me a brand new 8010, and it works flawlessly, as you would expect. No side to side, no up and down play, rock solid, exactly as it should be. All of that is wonderful. Brand new in every way. So in that regard, that was a big sort of relief moment, because I think a lot of people are concerned that there will be changes at Cold Steel, and there are. So let's talk about that. I talked to somebody on the phone about this. The process itself of returning is pretty straightforward still. You know, you'll get a reference number, you'll send it in. They ask you to copy that reference number in an email to them to make sure that they have the tracking info, so on. You know, attention returns, but it's at GSM, which is interesting. And as far as manufacturer's warranty and the warranty provided by Cold Steel, they're going to honor all of those things. But I did find out something very interesting in the course of that conversation. There is normally a repair service that was part of Cold Steel's manufacturing end year in the US. And they would repair damage that was done to it, even if it wasn't covered under the manufacturer's warranty, for some cost, and then they would return it back. It was a really great service. I've never used it, to be honest, but one thing I found out on the phone is that as of right now, that service no longer exists. And it's not that they're sure that it won't come back, per the person on the phone, but they haven't made that decision. I don't want to speculate on whether they will or will not, but I'm going to guess that if they were going to cut something out of Cold Steel, that might be it. That's something you do because you want to maintain a certain level of credibility in your brand. But it costs the company something substantial, because usually it's more expensive in labor than it is in what they get back from the customer. It's about creating, trust. So I don't know if they'll keep it. I hope they do, because that was one thing that Cold Steel did, is they stood behind their products and they were willing to repair them. So they make overbuilt stuff, and they were willing to repair it for people who hard use it. But right now, it looks like they're not doing that. So I wanted to make people aware of that before you flip out, because the warranty is still intact, but the repair service, hard to tell. So if you're buying Cold Steel products, I just want you to be made aware of that. I hope this was informational, maybe something you want to know. This is March 8th, 2021, and this may change, because they said they could be bringing it back. So if I find out that they are, I will also make a video about that. So you guys have a great one, and enjoy the rest of your week.